Hello everybody, welcome back to Teach Me to Science, and today we're going to be doing a final wrap-up of my thoughts and my overall impression of my time at the University of Connecticut for my RU in the Physiology and Neurobiology program. It's been 2 weeks since I got home from the Neurobiology and Physiology REU out in UCONN, and the reason I've waited until this point to make this video is because I wanted to give myself some time to be at home and to kind of digest everything that happened in the 10 weeks that I was at UCONN, because it really happened very quickly. While I was there, it might not have, but it went by really fast. I wanted to just have some time to think about it and really think about how I feel about the whole experience. I thought that it would be amazing to film this video out on my porch where we started this whole journey, me talking about an update out here on my porch before I left for UCONN. So that's where we are. It's no secret that while I was at UCONN, I had some issues while I was there. My mentor and I just didn't jive, and it was nothing against him. He's a really nice person. Our personalities were just different, and that's okay. There was one thing about my RU that was slightly difficult, working with someone who you don't exactly jive with. And that's something that I think was actually a positive now that I'm thinking back to it. Sometimes it was hard, but it really taught me how to deal with people of personalities who aren't exactly like mine. And that's a skill that's very important to have for the rest of your life. Being able to deal with other people who aren't exactly like you is something that you need to be able to do to be successful in any career. That was a good experience. It was difficult, but it was good. Also, being away from home was very hard. You guys saw my homesick video, so you know that I really struggled with being homesick. And that's okay. It happened because I was very far away. So I guess that also taught me that I probably am not going to go that far away for graduate school. And the reason being that I just like to be close to home and close to my family, so I probably won't go that far away for graduate school. I also learned that I absolutely love doing research, and this is something that I kind of knew already, that I liked doing research, but for a while I just convinced myself that it wasn't something I could do long term. I thought it would be really boring just going into the lab every day. So being in a lab and seeing how freaking cool it was, I absolutely know that this is something I can do. So the experience was amazing for that reason, showing me that I'm going to love being in graduate school. Being away from my animals was absolutely one of the hardest things. It was hard being away from my parents and my boyfriend too, but being away from my animals, because I wasn't able to take care of them. My mom did a great job taking care of them while I was gone. Bless your soul, Mom. I just really missed them. So that was another thing that was really hard, being away from them. My thoughts about the overall experience of the REU was that everybody in the program was extremely nice. I did feel like the program was slightly disorganized, but I'm sure there are reasons for that behind the scenes that I just don't understand. So that was one thing that I was kind of like, I wish this would have been a little bit more organized. I learned so much. I learned from graduate students. They had a panel come in and talk to us, which was amazing to hear from actual graduate students. They also had seminars about diversity, which that was one of my favorite seminars, learning about diversity from a professor's perspective. Also, they had a seminar about how people in science need to be able to communicate effectively, and that's a huge problem in the science world right now, is that scientists are just at a different level of smart, so they have trouble describing what they're doing in the lab to people who aren't researchers. And so that was really interesting to me in particular, because I feel like I absolutely love to communicate my science, and I really strive to make it understandable for my mom or my grandma or my boyfriend. And even though sometimes they're like, yeah, it was over my head, I really eventually want to be able to understand subjects well enough where I can explain it to everybody and be able to communicate my science to people who don't do science, because it's really important. Overall, I would say my experience at UConn was very, very positive. I do not regret going out there at all. It was a great experience. I'm so happy to be home though. That's kind of how I want to wrap it up. The science was amazing. I learned a lot about working with others. I learned a lot about the science, different techniques. It was a really good experience and I learned a lot. It was a hard experience, don't get me wrong. It was a very hard experience because being away from home, kind of doing a new thing that you've never done before, working with people you don't know. It was a hard experience, so don't go into an REU thinking that it's going to be very easy, because it wasn't easy at all. But if you're willing to put in the work, if you're willing to really work on your skills and want to get better, then an REU is absolutely the right way to go. So that is my recommendation. If you're thinking about doing an REU, please watch my videos, see what it was like for me, and then make your decision for what's best for you. But if you're wanting to get better at science and you love science and you're thinking about graduate school, I would 100% recommend doing an REU, because it was a great experience. If you have anything that you would like to know about UConn, please comment below and I would be happy to answer or make videos if it's a big enough topic. So thank you to everybody who watches my videos. I absolutely love doing this. It's really fun for me. And please be understanding that I'm also a college student, so sometimes it takes me a while between videos to get them up. In particular, right now I'm studying for the GRE, which is the test to get into graduate school, so I haven't had much time to do editing and to get videos up, but I do plan to continue videos. Just sometimes it takes a while because I'm a college student and I have things going on. So, alright, thank you guys for watching this video. If you could, pretty please subscribe to my channel. I love it when new people subscribe. My goal before I head back to school, so by the end of August, is to have 60 subscribers. I'm at 54 right now. I would really love it if you could subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!